this morning. Let me know where you're viewing from and welcome to Complex PTSD TV. My name's Linda. I'm a certified trauma recovery coach and I just love coming and sharing with our global family more information that can help you recover from complex PTSD. Now this morning we want to go through gaslighting. Okay, now gaslighting is when somebody absolutely chooses to manipulate you psychologically into doubting your own sanity. Okay, and I know myself, I used to go, no, yeah, no, am I thinking that? Does it mean that? It was this whole cycle, and it was really hard to break free from. Okay, and it takes away bits of us at a time. So I wanted to give you a list of what it can appear like so that you can actually sit and reflect on, is this happening for me? Okay. Now, the first one off the rank, I was just joking, is something that was said to me repeatedly. If I had an emotional response to what was being said and they couldn't handle it, they would say, oh, I was just joking. Drove me insane because it's not funny unless both of you find it funny. Okay, why are you making a big deal out of nothing? And that's just on par with, I was just joking. It's the same thing. We're having an emotional response to something that's actually very cruel, and they don't want to take responsibility for the impact of their words. You're overreacting. Why are you upset? Can't you take a joke? Stop being so thin-skinned. No, I didn't say that. You're wrong. Your memory is bad. It's all your fault. That used to be followed by, why are we here again? Apologising repeatedly, even though we find ourselves apologising repeatedly, even though we did nothing wrong or don't know what we did wrong. And then further down the track, we find ourselves apologising repeatedly, even if we've done nothing wrong. And in an adult to adult conversation, the other adult's going, why are you apologising? You've done nothing wrong. Okay. We end up walking on eggshells. Literally, it feels like we're walking on eggshells. And we edit everything we're going to say. We reframe everything we're going to say. We rework it to the point of even down to our tone and how we deliver those words, even our posture, unconsciously even. And we're like, now if I just say it this way, I have this approach. Or even if I ask a question and I have this approach, then it's like I can't possibly trigger anything but an adult conversation with this person. But you find they come back at you and they won't have a proper adult conversation. And I certainly found it very, very confusing. And I spent too much time trying to work out how to have an adult to adult conversation with somebody who wasn't even going to go there. Okay. They deny what happened literally. I got to the point with my second marriage breakdown where I had to email everything so that I knew what I had said was what I had said and what the agreements were, because I knew that if we tried to just have a normal conversation, it would go pear-shaped every time and I would end up in the wrong. They always turn the discussion around to what we did wrong and then shame us for bringing something up that we feel isn't resolved. And in an adult conversation, we both deserve to feel we've reached a point in the conversation where it's resolved. And then once it's resolved, we never have to bring it up again. It's, well, as my son pointed out, there were things that I'd forget and he'd have to remind me, but we don't have to bring it up again to the point where we're both emotionally upset. We understand and can connect with each other far more quickly. They will refuse to have naked conversations about relationship challenges. They will promise to go to seek professional help and either not go or start going and stop. They can agree to not do or do something, then repeat their behaviours, and there is no change despite what they say. Words don't equal actions, okay? So there's no congruence between their words, their actions, and what's happening internally for them. They can go from 0 to 100, instant rage at us over something that happened, and we can be standing there going, what on earth happened? What did I say? You know, what's gone wrong? And that is not a healthy relationship. And they do these things deliberately to set us off key, okay? They want to be in control of what's happening. So we have to be willing to understand our own emotional drivers, our unresolved trauma, and learn new skills and strategies for our relationships so that we know what is healthy and unhealthy. Otherwise, no matter how many times the same things happen on repeat, no matter how much we will say we will respond differently next time, the same cycle does repeat. And we have to be willing to go through the process of healing our own trauma. Otherwise, we can't see this type of person coming. Okay, I hope that helps you today, and I'll see you next time on Complex PTSD. Bye for now.